Let's get right to a developing news from Monroe County. We now know the name of the man killed in a tragic accident last night. Illinois State Police say Jonah Matthews died after a farm tractor he was driving collided with a train. 5 on your side's Rico Bush spoke with eyewitnesses who heard the crash in the town of Fultz, Illinois.
In this small town community, trains blowing through downtown Fultz is as common as a morning sunrise. But on Friday, the frequent noise stopped in an instant.
People just don't sometimes watch, are busy doing something else or doing two things and just don't stop to think.
Just before 8 Friday night, Mayor Prani says he and his wife had just gotten home from a picnic when he heard an unusual noise near Bluff Road and Fultz Road.
It just sounded like a huge explosion.
It was the sound of a major crash involving a 23-year-old man.
We looked out and saw a big black plume of smoke.
Monroe County officials say Jonah Matthews was driving a tractor southwest across the tracks when he was struck and killed by a southbound train carrying hazardous materials. However, the substance did not spill. The collision also caused several boxcars to derail.
The train hit the tractor hard enough, I think it tore the tractor in half. Half of it was on one side track and half on the other.
Prani says Matthews was working to plant seeds right before the tragic accident.
He worked for Kenny as a hired hand, and they were over there finishing up some planting and stuff.
As Prani now faces the reality that a young man died just feet away from his home.
Obviously, no one's going to survive. It's just a matter of him finding them.
He thinks about his own family's experience with tragedy.
My aunt got killed on this crossing. She was going to church one Sunday, and the train was blowing its whistle, and she just was preoccupied.
And how he found a way to heal from a devastating loss.
It's always a tragedy when a young person dies.
In Monroe County, Rico Bush, 5 on your side.
Matthews' funeral is scheduled for Wednesday in Waterloo.